I'm going to tell you why you can't lose belly fat. And it's not what you think. It's not the carbs, not the late night snacks, not even the lack of exercise. It's the 47 tabs open in your brain at 11 p.m. while you're scrolling Instagram pretending you're about to sleep. It's cortisol. And most people have no idea they're marinating in it all day long. Let me explain something I learned the hard way. I used to do everything right. Ate clean, hit the gym, tracked calories like my life depended on it. And that stubborn fat around my midsection didn't budge. Not because I wasn't disciplined, because my body was in survival mode. Stress hormones elevated constantly. Cortisol telling my cells, store fat, we're under attack. You can't out-exercise chronic stress. I tried, doesn't work. Here's what cortisol actually does. When you're stressed, and I mean chronically, not just occasionally, your adrenal glands pump out cortisol non-stop. This hormone has one job: prepare you for danger. It pulls glucose into your bloodstream for quick energy. It tells your body to hold on to fat reserves, especially around your organs. Visceral fat. Makes perfect sense if you're running from a predator. Makes zero sense when the predator is your inbox, your commute, and the argument you had 3 days ago that you keep replaying. Your body doesn't know the difference. Stress is stress. Cortisol responds the same way. And as long as cortisol stays elevated, your body will prioritize survival over looking good in a swimsuit. That's just biology. Now here's where Japanese wisdom becomes practical. I started researching how people in Japan, where obesity rates are dramatically lower, manage stress differently. They don't call it stress management, they just live differently. 3 things stood out to me. Simple things. Almost annoyingly simple. First, they stop working. I know that sounds backward. Japanese work culture is intense. But here's what I noticed. When the workday ends, it ends. There's a boundary. You don't take the office into your bed. You don't answer emails at midnight. Americans never stop. The laptop's always nearby. The phone's always on. We are perpetually available. That constant low-level activation, cortisol drip, all day, all night. Your body never gets the signal that the danger has passed. I started creating hard stops. 8 p.m., devices off. Not because I wanted to, because my belly fat wasn't moving and I was desperate. 2 weeks in, I noticed something. I was sleeping deeper, waking up less puffy. The scale started shifting. Not from more discipline, from less cortisol. Second, they eat sitting down. This one felt stupid when I first heard it, but think about when you eat. Standing at the counter, in your car, at your desk while typing, walking between meetings with a protein bar. You're in sympathetic nervous system mode, fight or flight. Your body's prioritizing alertness, not digestion. Cortisol stays up. Digestion gets compromised. Insulin spikes erratically. In Japan, meals are events. You sit, you focus, even for 10 minutes. That shift into parasympathetic mode, rest and digest, drops cortisol, signals safety. I tested this. Started eating 1 meal a day, fully seated, phone away, just eating. The difference was subtle but real. Less bloating, less afternoon crashes. Over weeks, the waistline changed. Not because of what I ate, because of how I ate it. Third, morning sunlight exposure. Japanese mornings often start with opening windows, letting natural light in. Sunlight early in the day regulates cortisol rhythm. It's supposed to peak in the morning, gives you energy, then taper through the day. But most people wake up in dim rooms, check glowing screens, then sit under artificial light all day. Their cortisol rhythm gets destroyed. It stays elevated at night when it should drop. That's when fat storage accelerates. I started walking outside for 10 minutes every morning. No phone, just daylight. Within days, I was falling asleep easier. Within weeks, my body composition started changing in ways the gym never achieved. Here's what I want you to understand. You're not failing because you lack willpower. You're failing because you're trying to burn fat while your body thinks it's surviving a famine. Lower the stress signal. Cortisol drops. Fat storage stops. Visceral fat becomes available for fuel again. It's not about grinding harder. It's about signaling safety. Try one thing this week. Create one hard boundary. One meal seated and focused. One morning walk in daylight. Not all three, just one. See if your body starts responding differently when you stop treating it like the enemy. The Japanese aren't magic. They just don't live in constant survival mode. Maybe it's time you stopped too.